ended. The Germany game ended in overtime. Jonathan Taylor getting a third touchdown run to put that one away with 244 yards. If you missed that one, that was a crazy game. I'll try and put a short up at some point, but I only had about, 5 minutes in between. So here we are. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see here. Nope, wrong button. There we go. I don't know who has the ball yet to start. Okay. Okay. We're live. We live. Oh boy. All right. Game is about to start. Here to go and get this thing going. Let's frickin' go, baby. All right. Second game of our 4-game stream is about to start. Patriots at Bucks. Patriots have been real hot. Bucks have been injured. We'll see, though. The Bucks have still been winning games and playing quite well. So it is a game in Tampa Bay, though. All right, still in commercial break before the game starts. Got a couple more minutes. Okay. Good morning for the second stream. Not anyone, maybe 1 or 2 people in here right now. Getting ready to get going. Nice little 7-minute break between games. Gotta love that. That game going into overtime made me start drinking my first beer. So usually I try and wait till the early game is over, but nope, not that one. We went into overtime. Jonathan Taylor putting up a third touchdown. Ryan, and we're back. We are indeed. We are 100% back. We are ready to go. I'm glad I got all that prep work done because that gave me a minute to stretch my legs and not panic about getting the scoreboard built. I'm going to probably have to do that at some point again during this game because these ones usually do run into the afternoon window very close. And the game we're doing in the afternoon, let's see here, what time does that one start? That's 2:25, so maybe a little bit. The 2:05s are always tough. But yeah, we're doing LA at San Francisco next. Let's go. Like I said, I usually don't drink beer during the early games, but that one went into overtime. And here we are. First beer's almost done. So cheers. I'm going to finish this one off. All right. Beer number 2. Why not? Why not? We're here all day. Here all day. I'm not leaving this chair for the most. I mean, I get to stretch. Well, not leaving the house. Oh. Yeah, no, I'm not. Nope. Hell no. Nope. Not going to do it. I learned. Maybe. I probably didn't. I'll say something stupid. It's fine. You know what? I actually think... Hold on, I got two different mics. Give me a second. It's going to get quiet here for a second. I got to change mics out. Juan, there was an early game, and it was the Colts. 244 yards and 3 touchdowns for Jonathan Taylor. FYI. There we go. Had to change out microphones. They do die after about 5 hours. I don't want this dying in between. It was a crazy game, Juan. We missed you. Kickoff was away. It was kicked off by the Patriots into the end zone, so that will give good field position for the Bucs to start at their own 35-yard line. See if Baker Mayfield can put together a gem here this morning. Feels like afternoon. I already watched an entire game into overtime, and here we are. All right. Mayfield coming out under center, man in motion. Otten takes the snap, hands the ball off to White, who's going to go up the right edge and get about 4 yards on the first carry, first play of the game. Yeah, I had a feeling. We were wondering where Juan was, and I'm like, I guarantee you he's asleep. It was a busy stream. We had, I want to say we had like, on average, like 15 to 20 people, like almost the whole time. It was a good stream. Lots of good conversation. Me jinxing it, saying it wasn't going to go into overtime and I would have time in between games, and then it did, and I almost didn't. In shotgun, 2 backs in the backfield with Mayfield at the 38-yard line. Takes the snap. Going to throw. Mayfield throws it. Caught across midfield up to the 45. Gets down to the 40 to the 38-yard line. Huge first down. Emeka Egbuka. I keep thinking of how Gronk says it. Emeka Egbuka is back in his first reception for 24 yards. Yeah. Ryan, it was a good game, man. That was a good game. I had fun watching that one. So, yeah. Egbuka's back, and he's looking good right there on that first reception for him. I did. I almost pulled a Gronk. I always get screwed up because I think about how he said it so poorly. All right. Under center, he's going to throw. Mayfield throws it behind the line. Tight end, who's going to push down and get down to about the 31-yard line. And I want to say, is that Cade Otton? Yep, that is Cade Otton on the reception. And bring up 2nd down and 3, and they got to the 30-yard line. Emeka Egbuka. I can say it. If I think about Gronk fucking it up so much, it's going to screw my brain up. Under center, Baker Mayfield. Sorry, don't make me laugh like that. That's good. Hands the ball off to White, who's going to cut around the left side. And I think if he didn't get a first down, it's dang close. I think he got the first down. Nope, they're marking him short. Marking him short. I think it's 3rd and a very, very short one. He might not even try and just be like, that's not even a real name. All right, 3rd down and 1. Very short one. Very, very short. Under center. Hands the ball off. That's going to be a first down plus more, and he gets diving down to the 21-yard line. That is Sean Tucker on the carry. And that is a 1st down and 10, 7-yard gain, 21-yard line. Bucks knocking on the door of the red zone already on this first drive. Well, and that's why I'm glad you're here with me, Juan. Juan, the afternoon game, I will be doing Rams at San Francisco, so you can hang out with me for that one. Keep an eye on this scoreboard as well. Well, all right, here we go. In shotgun, 21-yard line. Baker takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws it, floats it, right side, caught! Touchdown! Tampa Bay, Emeka Egbuka for the touchdown. And that was an easy first drive for the Bucs. Egbuka having a great start to this game. 2 receptions, 45 yards, and a tutty. That is a hell of a good start for him. Pending the extra point, 6-0 Tampa. And Mika Egbuka, if he plays well enough, and he, again, the second half of the season, we were talking about it, maybe he steals that offensive rookie of the year from Jackson Dart. Extra point is up, and it is right down the middle. They don't have the problem the Colts had. And there you go, 7-0. First drive for the Bucs. Made it look easy. Tearing that Patriots defense apart, getting down with ease, and scoring. Baker Mayfield to Egbuka. Cheers. I don't know. Divisional games, one, you can never, ever see what a divisional game is going to do until you see it. Whoo! Welcome to this one. Egbuka gets the first score of the game, pass from Baker Mayfield. And Egbuka already has 45 yards on 2 receptions. So his first 2 passes each go for over 20. One of them ends in a touchdown. The extra point was good. And Patriots have yet to touch the ball, but their defense not looking great to start. We'll see. That could change. The first drive is not always a bellwether for how the game is going to go, but that was a great first drive for the Buccaneers. Juan. Yeah. No, I get that. Oh, boy. Here we are. Game 2 of the Sunday 4-stream day. Oh, wow. My brain is already spiraling out of control. All right. Okay. Okay, trying to update this. All right. We are good to go. Yeah, after the German game. A very fun Germany game. Sometimes those international games are not as fun. That one was nuts. Yeah, good luck with that one. It's valid point. 100% valid. Yeah, accurate statements. All right, so after the touchdown for the Buccaneers to open this game, rookie wide receiver Egbuka gets the reception. And now we'll see what the Patriots offense can do. And maybe this Tampa defense, because the Patriots defense did not do great on that one. Like I said, first drive's never a bellwether. All right, caught at the 5, up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, 25, 30, and down. Ooh, he hit hard. Yowza. Chisholm hit his face, I feel like, on that return, and that's going to be up to the 34-ish yard line. Drake May and the Patriots offense comes out, starting at their own 34. All right, Drake May comes out in shotgun, backlined up to his left, 3 wide right, 1 left, takes the snap, steps back to throw. It's going to be caught, and it's going to be close to a first down, a gain of about 9, and that's Stephon Diggs on the reception. So first play of this drive for the Patriots is a nice little pass there by Drake May. It's currently raining in Tampa Bay. So it's going to be a soggy game here today in Tampa. Yeah, I will be just getting back from Arizona and Colorado. I don't think I'll be able to do that game, just because I don't know if I'll have the studio ready. Hand off to the running back, and he's going to get, that's like a half a yard. So it's going to bring up third and it's a short one, but it's a one nonetheless. It's Drake May. That's fantastic. All right, here we go. Under center, and he's going to try and dive forward and get it. I don't know if he got that. They didn't. They're marking him short. 4th down and 1. Do they go for it? Drake May couldn't do the QB sneak, and it's going to be about a half a yard shy. They're going to go for it according to what they're saying. They're lining up with the offense again. They are at their own 43-yard line. So if this doesn't go well, that's going to give Tampa very good field position. You had the Colts go for it a number of times, and they only got 1. All right, D tackle playing fullback. He's going to put out a big block, and that's going to be a first down. He just snuck across the line, gain of about 1, and it was enough to get the first. And there you go. 1st and 10 from the 45. That was like a 4th and a half of a yard. And he gets a little bit extra. Yeah, that bringing that lineman in as a fullback, that paid off. He had some good blocks there to make sure that happened. So that was a very well designed play to get that first down. 45-yard line, Drake May in shotgun, back lined up to his left. Takes the snap. He's going to throws it deep down the left side, and overthrows his target. A lot of hands there, but that was intended for Hollins, and incomplete. So 2nd down and 10 from their own 45. Ooh, yeah, we'll see, man. We will see about that. What is the late window we're doing? We're doing Rams at San Francisco. So. All right, under center, Drake made a throw on 2nd and 10, overthrows his target, incomplete again, 3rd and 10 coming up. That was Hollins again on the target. That was just not going to happen there. Drake May apparently has not played in the rain very much, and right now he's 1 for 3, 9 yards. Baker Mayfield, 3 for 3, 52 yards and a touchdown. No, absolutely not. In shotgun, 2 backs in the backfield with Drake. 2 wide right, 1 left. It looks like they're showing blitz, and they're bringing some guys. Pressure's coming. He throws it, floats it down the left side, way over the head of his intended receiver. Hollins again. 3rd target, 3rd incompletion. All overthrows. After 2 people longer than 5 seconds. Same idea. Same plan. Turns your brain into scrambled eggs. Those were not good. And honestly, it was bad passes. They were very high. Dude, oh man, Steve, I can't wait for that. Punt is away. Fielded and fair caught at... Oh, he fakes the fair and it goes in. It's going to be back at the 20-yard line. And that is where the Buccaneers will take over after getting a stop in the rain. Drake May... 1 for 4 for 9 yards. 3 of his incompletions to the same guy, Hollins. Most of them overthrows. I love snow games, man. I'm excited to call that one. I can't wait to watch that game. All right. Lots of rain here. Lots of rain in this one. On a commercial break, waiting for it to come back, see what's going to happen next. Buccaneers starting at their own 20. Just under 9 minutes Or not just under, just over 8 minutes left in the first quarter. Yeah, that's going to be so cool. God, I hope it's like a Blizzard. I love Blizzard games. They're insane. All right, come on. Tired of commercials, especially all the gambling ones. It's like every other commercial is a gambling commercial now. All right. Waiting for this game to come back. More and more commercials. My God. Let's go. So Grassi's doing this game. I don't know if he's doing the 2 o'clock window. And we know he's doing the night, so he's raided us a couple times. Everyone knows that because most of you guys are here because of him. But if we get a raid, I'll do a shooter. How about that? I'm gonna stretch my legs again real quick. Yo. Start to cramp up, sit down too long. This chair is not very comfortable for me. My chair in Colorado is much more comfortable. All right, here we go. Under center from the 20. Rolls around the right edge on the handoff up to the 31-yard line. That is Sterling Shepard on the carry on the around, and that is a first down. Apparently the rain stopped right after the Buccaneers took possession of the ball. So it was a downpour for the Patriots, and then as soon as... Oh, my goodness. Oh, Bredesen for the Buccaneers got hurt. All right, in shotgun from the 31-yard line, back lined up to the left, man in motion number 15, fakes the handoff to throw, pressure's coming, he's escaping, and he throws it, caught up, dropped. Sean Tucker escaped out of the backfield to give some help to Baker and just could not hold on to the ball. Yeah, clearly the rain literally stopped as soon as the Bucs got the ball back. Second down and 10 from the 31 after the incompletion. Right. In shotgun, 2 backs in the backfield with Baker. Man in motion number 1 from right to left. He's going to hand the ball off, run up the middle. Number 44, big first down, gain of about 13 yards is Sean Tucker. And that's going to bring him up to about the 43-yard line and a first down and 10. That was a good play. Right, nice big opening in the middle there. Cleared by the offensive line and the motion man. First and 10, under center, man in the backfield. Takes the snap, hands the ball off, run up the middle again, tripped up though, and that's going to be a gain of about 4. So second down and 6 coming up. Rico Dowdle's already got a touchdown, huh? Panthers up 7-0 over the Saints. Rico Dowdle continuing to be a dominating force for that team in Carolina. Minnesota's over 7-0 over Baltimore. I don't know who scored there. And Jacksonville 3-0 over Houston. Cleveland 7-0 over the Jets. Not really surprised there either, though. All right, in shotgun, Baker, backliner to the left, second down and 7, steps back to throw, over the middle. Oh, almost intercepted. Dangerous. There was like 4 Patriots in the area. Oh, wow, that was a dangerous decision by Baker. Yeah, there was like 3 guys in coverage right there. Yeah, that was a dangerous pass. 3rd down and 7. That's crazy. Timeout called by the Bucs early here in the first. 6:14 left, so we'll take a quick timeout break as they are trying to get their play together for this 3rd down. Battle of the Purple. Okay, nice long commercial break. There we go. We're back. Okay, actually it wasn't that long. That was actually shorter than a lot of the other ones. So 3rd and 7, 6:14 left. All right. All right. So 3rd and 7 in shotgun, back lined up to the right of Mayfield. He's now going to shift out of the backfield, so now it's an empty back set. 3 bunch right or left. Takes the snap. Baker to throw. I don't know who he was aiming for, but I think it was the receiver that he threw way in front of, and that's going to be incomplete. 4th and 7, punt team coming out now. So the Patriots get a stop on this drive. Yeah, he just kind of overthrew it. Buka kind of was not quite there and just kind of out of the range of his receiving abilities. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Dixon is out here to punt. Punt is away, and it will be... Where's it going to be fielded? Caught at the 5. He slips and falls down at the 6. The wet grass got him. He tackled himself, and that is where the Patriots will take over at their own 6-yard line. And it's a slip and slide. The Bears scored? No way. And New York scored. What is happening in this world? I wasn't expecting those. Let's see here. Who scored for the Jets? 99-yard kickoff return. That sounds about right. About the only way they can score points. Miami scored over Buffalo. Malik Washington passed from Tua. Tua already has an interception and a touchdown. Josh Allen they've done nothing. Oh, boy. Who scored for the Bears? Oh, if you ask, he probably won't. It doesn't matter. I'm fine. Dude, he's rated me a number of times, and I am just so thrilled that he has. I just appreciate it. It's helped me get to the point where I'm at, and it's found people that actually like watching my content. It's helped me with the algorithm. I'm a little bit shy of monetization due to watch hours, but we'll get there. We'll get there, and I'm having fun. And if he chooses to do so, I am even more happy. And Kyle something, Monangai? Whatever. He ran it in for a touchdown. I'm so sorry. I have no idea how to pronounce his name. I'll have to hear that one. Oh my goodness. Monangai? Monangai. Okay, Monangai. All right. It's close. I'm not good at some of those names. You know. All right, Patriots get the ball at their own 6-yard line after their punt returner slipped and fell after that brief rainstorm came through and got the field nice and soaked for everybody. There we go. Hands the ball off, run up the right side, and he's going to get basically nowhere. Maybe a yard, depending on where they spot it. So 2nd and 10 from about the 7. Yeah, right. I'm trying. I'm getting back up there. Right? It's like because it's a 365-day revolving calendar. I'm like 1,200 or 1,600 hours shy now. It keeps shifting. Some of my older content from last year is falling off at the same time as this. All right, here we go. Under center, 2nd down and 9. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff to throw down the right side. Caught, jumping catch up to about the 18, and that's where he's going to go down. Can't fight off the tackler, but that's a big first down. That's Stephon Diggs, his 2nd reception of the day, and the 2nd completion of the day for Drake May. Yeah, 1,108. It's been floating around though, because I look at the watch hours. The watch hours are updated like every week, so those watch hours are actually from like I want to say like 4 days ago. So it's closer to like 12 or 1,300 right now. It's flaky. Under center, 1st down and 10, takes the snap, hands it off, and he gets about nowhere. It's going to be a gain of about a half a yard, so a 2nd down and a long 9 coming up for the Patriots. All right. I will not drink another beer for a minute here. I'm going to wait till the end of the 1st. I can't. I only have 12 beers for the day. And I started earlier than I anticipated because of that stupid overtime game. All right, 2nd and 19. 2nd and 9 from the 19, if I could speak properly. Drake May in shotgun takes the snap. He's going to dance in the pocket a little bit. Pressure is coming, rolling around to the left, and just throws it away. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 9. So they came into this game talking about how Drake May has this unbelievable, passer completion rating. It's like 70-something percent. Only Drew Brees has had better and da-da-da-da-da. Now he is 2 for 6. So the announcer's jinxing another player because that's what they do best. Especially kickers. My goodness. Third down and 9. Actually, saying 3rd and closer to 10. In shotgun. Tosses the ball to the running back around the right edge, and he's going to break free. First down to the 30 and down at around the 35-yard line. Huge first down on the ground. Not seen any flags. 3:42 left in the first quarter, and that was Trayvon Henderson on the carry of 16 yards, his first touch of the day. All right, 1st down and 10 from the 35-yard line. New England now, getting some stuff going. Takes the snap, hands the ball off, run again. Henderson gets absolutely nowhere. Absolutely nowhere on the 2nd run. So 2nd down and 10 from the 35. So they just went from like saying how good the play call was and how good Henderson's been and yada yada to whatever that was. Well, I got to look at something on my monitor real quick. Sorry. All right, 2nd down and 10, 35-yard line, under center, 2 backs in the backfield, man in motion, number 85, goes from left to right. 2 seconds of the play clock, takes the snap, steps back in the pocket to throw, throws it over the middle. Oh! Almost intercepted. Winfield was in great coverage. Yowza! That was a dangerous pass. My goodness. All right, here we go. In shotgun. Drake May takes the snap to throw. Pressure's coming. He's going to try and escape. He gets 4 yards, but he gets taken down. 4th and 6 coming up. And this Buccaneers defense is showing up right now, and they're getting stops. They're not even getting to midfield. So that was a hell of a good stop. Dude, how do the Jets get another... Dude, are you kidding me? That's the only way they could score. Punt return for... They have 173 yards of return yards and 2 touchdowns. Who has the Jets defense in? Because no one probably. Punt is away. Fair caught at the 23-yard line. And that is where the Buccaneers will take over for their next possession. Quick commercial break. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm not going to go P for the D. I'm not going to go for the O. I'm just got to go to the bathroom. I don't want to... I can't let that, decide this game. This week is on drugs. 2 returns for touchdowns in the same... Back-to-back, basically. Unreal. I love it. Love it. All right, we're back. And we haven't missed anything. We're still in commercial break, so we're just waiting for this game to get back. Buccaneers will start around their own 23-yard line for their next drive. Last one ended in a punt as well. I think a little bit of the slipperiness of the field is rubbing off on the ball. There's been some drops and some weirdness going on and people slipping and sliding around. So the rain has stopped, so as it dries out, maybe we'll see this game change a little bit as far as that aspect. All right, come on. Let's get back to this thing. All right, here we go. All right, talking about salute to service. The teams are on the field, still in the huddles. 1:47 left here in the first quarter. 7-0 Tampa over New England. Baker comes out under center, back in the backfield from the 23-yard line. Changing up the play. Man in motion, 87, cuts in. Fakes the handoff. Throws it. Oh, dropped. That was Durham on the intended reception, number 87. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. So Mayfield started 3 for 3 with a touchdown. He's now 3 for 7. So not a completion since that first drive. Cleveland scored a touchdown. The Browns muffed the punt, huh? Oh, boy. Oh, God. That game just sounds interesting in the fact that it's 2 teams that don't know how to win a game. In shotgun, back lined up to the left of Baker Mayfield from the 23, 2nd and 10, 2 on the clock, hands the ball off, and he's going to run. He runs into the line, but he's not going to get anywhere, and then he cuts around again, escapes the tackle, and gets 6 on the carry. And it's going to, actually, it's 7 on the carry. It's a 3rd and 3. I'm itchy right here. I got a bug bite right by my ear. That was White on the carry. 3rd down and 3. 1 minute and 8 seconds on the clock. Empty back set for Baker. Never mind, he's changing it up. Oh, no, it's still empty back set, but he moves Rachaad White inside a little bit more, takes the snap to throw. He rolls, pressure is in his face, and he's going to roll back, and he's going to take a sack back at the 20. He just couldn't get rid of the ball, and time was running out, and yeah, that's going to be a 10-yard sack. 4th and 13 for the Bucs. Punt team coming out, and yep. That Patriots defense starting to shore things up a little bit. I did say that first drive was not going to be the bell, and you count that as like the bellwether of what this team is going to do. And now that they're getting a little bit better coverage, seeing a stalemate here a little bit. Punt is away. Fielded at the 36, cuts up the left side to the 40, gets hit, but keeps going to the 46-yard line, and that is where the Patriots will take over their next drive. But never mind. There's a flag. I don't know who it's on yet. I know it's the Patriots' ball, but we don't know who is going to get that penalty and if it's moving forward or backward. Holding on receiving team. It's from the spot, so I don't know exactly where it's going to be quite yet. Seems like not. Justin Fields. He has 1 yard for he's two completions for 1 yard, and somehow they have 14 points. Okay, that game's ridiculous. So the 28, they get the ball at their own 28, negates a pretty good return. Drake May comes out under center, man in motion 13, 2 backs in the backfield. 11 seconds left in the first quarter. Hands the ball off. Nope, fakes it. He's going to throw it. And caught up to the 50, to the 45, the 40, the 35, 30, 25, 20. That's going to be a touchdown. 1 play. And that is huge. Who caught that? I couldn't see. That's Kyle Williams. Massive touchdown. 1 play drive for the Patriots. Within 1 pending the extra point. Yo! Rookie from Washington State gets that big touchdown. Kyle Williams. Oh my goodness. Kyle Williams, 72-yard touchdown reception. Extra point pending. Extra point is up, and it is good. We've got ourselves a tie game here in Tampa. Big play there for the New England Patriots to get this back to a tie game. Yo. Well, dang, that brings us actually, that play took long enough. It took the entire rest of the first quarter, which was 11 seconds. So we start the second quarter after that touchdown. I missed that. Who caught what, where, and when? I'm not watching the Giants, so I don't know. But I'm not watching that one, unfortunately. But sounds amazing. Looks like, what was it, 31-yard pickup? There you go. Jackson Dart, what's he sitting at? 4 for 5 for 58. That's a respectable start to the game, man. Okay. Jets have 2 kick returns for touchdowns. I know. Dude, their offense has done nothing. They have like 1 yard. That's the longest play by the Patriots in 4 years. Oh my goodness. Dang, that was a crazy play, man. 1 play drive. 11 seconds long. Fielded at the 5, up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, the 25. It gets taken down right at the 30-yard line, and that is where Tampa will come out for their next drive. Let's see here. I'm going to look at something real quick. All right, here we go. Under center, Baker at their own 30. 1 back in the backfield. Takes the snap, tosses it back to the running back who's going to try and cut up. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Good coverage on the run coverage by the Patriots. Gain of nothing. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah, big deal for him. All right, we're in the second quarter. I'm going to open another beer. Because why not? All right, in shotgun, empty back set, 3 wide right, 2 left. Takes the snap, throws it behind the line. It's going to be a wide receiver screen. He's going to have an opening there, and he's going to get, about 8. Who was that on the reception? That was Sterling Shepard, I believe, on the reception. So, 3rd down and 2 coming up. Dang, Buffalo's... Oh, dude, if Buffalo loses, oh my God. All right. 3rd and 2. In shotgun, backline up to the right. You have the hiccups now. All right, takes the snap, steps back, throws it. Oh, out of the reach. God. Igbuka could not reach out for it. Ooh. You got the hiccups all of a sudden. Oh, dear. And that's going to be 4th and 2, punt team coming out. After that first drive, '17 was open. The punt team is out. Punt is away. Fair caught at the 14 or 13 yard line. There's a flag down. I will when I get a moment here. So the receiving team gets called for holding half the distance to the goal. So instead of around the 13, they're going to get it inside the 10. Well, Baltimore kind of sucks. I know they have Lamar back, but they were losing games before he got injured. I don't know what their deal is this year. And the Bills, I don't know what they're doing either, because they'll go up and they'll beat the crap out of Kansas City and then turn around and they're down 13-0 to the Miami Dolphins. So New England starts off their next drive at their own 7 after this commercial break. move this possession arrow. Possession marker. Sorry, not an arrow. It's a green line. Oop, hit the wrong button there. Hold on. Do that. Do this. Update that and do that. Okay. There we go. The NFL is having a very strange season. Teams that are good are supposed to be good are not good. Teams that are bad are, well, some of them are bad. But then some of them turn around and they've been bad and they beat a good team. And then you have the New York Jets, who apparently can score on any special teams play they want to, but nothing else. Because their offense is ass. Sorry, Jets fans. Are you surprised, though? Yep, same old Jets, Ryan. Same old Jets. It is, and it's more true this season than any other season ever. You know? It's wild. Because, like, there's a lot of times where it's like, it goes as expected. And then this season, it's like, no, it's not. It's not going to go as expected. It's going to be whatever it feels like. The season is just, like, completely unpredictable. More than any other season I've seen in recent years. All right, here we go. Drake May in shotgun. Patriots at their own 7. Back lined up to his left. 2 wide right, 1 left. Takes the snap, steps back. He's in his own end zone, throws it. Caught across to about the 12 or 13. And that will be second down and short now. A little bit friendlier spot outside the 10-yard line now. Say in the 14-yard line. In shotgun, back lined up to the left. Second down and 3.5, 4. Takes the snap, made a throw. Throws it over the middle and incomplete. There's a flag coming in. Intended for Diggs. And they're going to say pass interference, automatic first down. That's a 10-yard penalty based on the spot up to the 24-yard line. Yeah, he's holding his hand. Yeah, trying to shake his hand. Pull his hand back. And that's going to be... The ball was in the air. It's not a hold. It was in the air when he did it, so it is a PI. Pardon me. Jesus. So, 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Drake May in shotgun. Back line up to his left. 2 wide right, 1 left. Takes the snap. Steps back to throw. Throws. Caught over the right side. Gain of about 8. And that was Hollins this time. Hollins on his 4th target finally gets a reception. That one for 7 yards. Second down and 3 coming up. All right, 2nd and 3. In shotgun, back to the left, takes the snap, made a throw over the right side, and I don't know who that was to. Because that was basically to no one. Basically to no one, dirt pass. TD Olave, oh man. I wish the Broncos had traded for Olave, to be honest. Would have been nice. Mims has been out, and that's been a big problem because he's one of our more surefire guys that actually catches the ball. We've had a lot of drop issues. Troy Franklin is the primary guy. In shotgun, 3rd and 3, throws it, bounces off the helmet of, I think it was his own offensive lineman. It was either batted or off someone's head. Who did it? Oh, maybe, they threw their hands up. So was it a... Yeah, it was batted down. That was batted down. It looked like it hit his own offensive lineman in the back of the head, but there was an arm there too. So incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down and 3. Punt team comes out. 11:48 left in the half. Punt is away. And it will be fielded and fair caught at the 25-yard line. And that is where the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will take over for their next possession. Tie game. Yeah, I don't know. We need some, there's just been a lot of drop issues on the Broncos recently, and I don't, it's like, that's part of the problem. Oh, he got signed? Well, there you go. All right, waiting for the Bucs to start their next drive at their own 25-yard line, stopping the Patriots again. Baker Mayfield, after that first drive, has only 1 completion. And that game, I don't think he really helped out. That game was awful on Thursday. I mean, I watched it, and I'm a Broncos fan. I'm happy we won, but my God. Could the Broncos not be just so inconsistent and regularly bad at offense? I mean, the defense is amazing, but the offense has got to get something together on that team. Oh, my God. It's going to give me a heart attack one of these days. All right. 11 people in here right now. Please like and subscribe if you have not already. And if you have, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, well, it's not just the low score. It was just they just kept shooting. The Broncos lead the league in penalties and yards. And it's they got to stop shooting themselves in the foot. They'll have a 2nd and 3, and then it turns into a 2nd and 18 because of a stupid personal foul or taunt, something dumb. And so it's and then it just shoots us in the foot. And we have instead of going 3rd and 5 or something, it's a 3rd and 20 or 3rd and 15. It's it goes from something that was convertible to something that is really hard to convert. And it just drives me nuts. That and this. I'm gonna charge up my other microphone because doing 4 games, one of these is gonna die, and if I don't charge the case that charges the microphones, then I'm not gonna have any. And then I'm gonna use the camera microphone, and that thing sounds way worse than anything else I have. All right, here we go. Yeah, right? In shotgun, empty back set. Baker takes the snap, throws it, floats it down the left side. That's a 1st down, and about 3 more in addition to that, and that is Johnson on the reception. Cameron Johnson. I think. Was that Cameron Johnson? That's going to be a 1st down and 10 from, where are they? Looks like about the 37-yard line. Under center, Baker. That was Tez Johnson. I'm sorry, not Cameron Johnson. Tez Johnson. Takes the snap, tosses it back to White, who's going to cut around the left edge and try and break through, but he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. 2nd down and 10 coming up from the 37-yard line. Dude, what is going on? Jacksonville putting a beat down on Houston. I didn't think they were going to score that many points because Houston still has a very good defense, but I know that having Davis Mills in there is not going to help them, but what's their defense doing? They haven't been letting up a lot of points this year. They have one of the best defenses statistically in the league. In shotgun, backline up to the right, 2 wide right, 2 wide left. Second down and 10, takes the snap. Baker's going to throw over the middle. Caught. That's Cade Otton. And that's a gain up to the 49-yard line and a first down. The neck. Yeah. The neck. Davis the Neck Mills. That dude is all giraffe. So big first down. Baker now starting to move the ball a little bit. After their first drive, they've been pretty stagnant, but now he's got a couple completions and starting to move the ball a little bit better. Under center, fakes the handoff to throw. Baker steps up, throws it, dart down the middle to the 30, down to the 25, to the 20, and taken down near the 19-yard line is Egbuka again, and he is by far the best receiver of the day. Yo, he has 3 catches, all over 20 yards. When he gets going there, that was Egbuka. He was open. Split in between 2 defenders in zone and just gets down the field. So all the way up to the 20-yard line, knocking on the door of the red zone in shotgun. 2 backs in the backfield. 3 seconds on the play clock. Takes the snap. Baker's going to throw. Throws it behind the line to White, and the screen falls apart, loses 2. So that other pass for Egbuka was 31 yards. So he has 3 receptions for 76 yards and a touchdown. So a loss of 2 on that screen. It fell apart nearly immediately. And that was a loss of 2. So second down and 12 from their own 22, or from the 22-yard line of the New England Patriots. Romo is, I don't know what he's talking about now. Anyway, in shotgun, takes the snap. Baker to throw. Changes direction, throws it. Oh, caught and dropped by Cade Otton. They're saying incomplete. He kind of in and out of the hands. That's going to bring up 3rd and 11. Yeah, that's incomplete. He didn't even really get to spin before. Like, the ball was not in control for long enough to even be considered a pass. Yeah, that's a dangerous thing for them. They need to build that O-line because they have a good quarterback and a good running back who's injured, but when he comes back, they want to have a good O-line to protect those guys. All right, here we go. Baker comes out in an empty back set shotgun. 3rd down and 11, 21-yard line. Takes a step back to throw. Throws it behind the line. It's going to be a run, he's going to run up the right edge. Only gains about 4. And that is Otton. And the field goal unit's going to have to come out on 4th and 8 from the 18. Seven minutes, 36 seconds on the clock as it continues to move here in the second quarter. "36-yard attempt. Kick is up and goes a little left, but it's good, and that gives them the 3-point lead, 10-7, with 7:16 left in the half. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to go pee for the D because why not? Let's go Bucks. Not really any particular reason other than it puts the Broncos in second place in the AFC if the Buccaneers win. So, Okie dokie, we're back. Still in commercial break. Nothing missed at the moment. Waiting for the kickoff for the Patriots to start their next drive. See if they can get moving here in the second quarter. Their one touchdown came on a drive that was one play long. And that was it. Other than that, they've been pretty stifled. So they had their, at the end of the first quarter, Kyle Williams' 72-yard pass on a single play 72-yard drive. And then after that, they've not done as much as you would hope. They are 1 for 5 on third down, as are the Buccaneers. The Patriots do have a 1 for 1 on the fourth down. But right now, fairly even across the board. Time of possession, negligible at the moment. 154 yards to 130 in favor of the Buccaneers. Let's see here. Okie dokie, artichoke. Yeah, I'm losing my mind. It's fine. I have another beer, but I'm not going to crack it quite yet. I got to slow down a little bit. I got a lot more football left today. It's only noon my time. I'm going to be going until about 8 or 9 p.m. It's going to be like 14 hours of streaming today. Kick is away. Be fielded at the 5, up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. Gets hit at the 21, maybe 22, if they're being generous. And that is where the Patriots will take over their next drive. Sitting around 7 minutes left in the game. Just over. All right, here we go. First and 10, 22. Drake May comes out under center. 2 backs in the backfield. 7:10 on the clock for the half. Takes the snap, tosses it back to the running back. He's going to get hit immediately. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be about that. So, second down and 10. That was Trayvon Henderson on the carry. Giants would run on 3rd and 11. Yeah, right? Well, let's just be safe. Like, okay. Or try and win. You know. All right, here we go. Second down. 10 takes the snap. Pressure's coming. There's a flag, and he tosses it out. It's going to be caught behind the line of scrimmage. Gain of about 7. But I have a feeling this is coming back. I have a feeling. No. 1. Or no, sorry. Ryan, no, yeah. I don't think he has done anything. I actually think he might be out. Oh, it was offsides on the defense. Still second down. Okay. I don't see Stevenson on any stat sheet right now. Nothing at all. They've run with Terrell Jennings and Trayvon Henderson. And, yeah. All right, here we go. Second down and 4 after the penalty. Under center, Drake May, 2 backs in the backfield. 6:04, clock is continuing to move. 5 seconds, they're trying to change the play. And they got a free 5 yards and they just lost it with a false start. Oh, boy. Yeah, probably. You got to think, right? Ramondre Stevenson is out for the day. Actually, I just looked it up real quick. Yeah, he's not playing. So second down and 9. Snaps the ball. Pressure coming. He's going to throw it, though, over the middle. That is caught. And a big first down to Diggs up to the 42-yard line. Gain of about 19. And that is going to give them a nice first down with about 5.5 minutes left in the half. Yeah, he's not on the, like, if you look up the injury report on like some like on like ESPN or something like that, it doesn't show him, but there is something saying that he is out for the game. He was not starting today because of an injury. All right, in shotgun, back line up to the right. Drake May takes the snap, first and 10, 42-yard line. Pressure's coming. He's scrambling over to the right, and he's going to just run it and slide down after a gain of about 3. Maybe 2. So second down and 7 or 8 coming, depending on the spot. 7 is what they're saying. Gain of 3. All right, second down and 7. Their own 45-yard line. Drake May comes out in shotgun. Back lined up to his right. 2 wide left, 1 wide right. Takes the snap. Bringing a pass rush. He throws it, and it's going to be caught across midfield to about the 43-yard line. That is Hollins on his second reception of the day. Big first down for them. It's a gain of about, what was that, about 12? Depends on where they spot it. O-line held up quite well there as pressure in the pocket collapsed, and he got rid of the ball as the collapse was occurring. All right, so they are up to the 43-yard line. Under center, back in the backfield. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Not as much pressure coming, but he's going to have to roll out to his left. Floats it down the left side, and incomplete. Good defensive play. Second down and 10 coming up. 43-yard line of Tampa Bay across midfield for the Patriots. 3:27 left in the second quarter. Okay. All right, here we go. Second down and 10. Throws it back behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a screen play. He's going to get around the edge, and that was close to a first down. May have had it. Nope, they're going to say he was about 2 yards shy. That was Demario Douglas on the reception. And that's going to bring up third down and 2 around the 35-yard line of Tampa Bay. All right, coming out. 3 minutes, 6 seconds on the clock. Drake May in shotgun. Back lined up to his left. 3rd and 2 at the 35. Takes. Oh, that's a false start. That is 100%. 4 flags. All 4 flags. All the guys behind sideline, behind the line, and 4 flags fly in. That is about as egregious as a false start as you could get. 3rd down and 7 instead of 3rd and 2. Now at the 40. As you had 2 guys get false starts at the same time. 4 flags all at the same. It was the same penalty, but all refs threw them all at the same. You just see all 4 flags fly in at the same time. Just like, Jesus. Like, that wasn't even like, that was so obvious every guy threw a flag. In shotgun, empty back set. 2 wide left, 3 wide right, throws it. Caught over the middle to the 30, the 25, the 20, 15, and down at the 14-yard line. Demario Douglas, huge first down inside the red zone. Great pass, great run. Yowza. Maybe that should be my catchphrase. Yowza. Just put like a comic book, like a kapow kind of thing. No? Okay, that's fine. I'm just kidding. Under center, fakes the handoff to throw again. Drake May running away from pressure. He's going to get taken down. Loss of 1. Sacked by Elijah Roberts. Roberts. It's Rabbits. Going Boston. All right, so 2-minute warning hits us now. Patriots have a second down and 11 at the 15-yard line after the sack of Drake May. Oh, cracked my neck a little bit. Jeez. I want to stand for a second. We got the 2-minute warning. In the event of a Grossi raid, I will do a shooter. I only have a couple of them, so I'm not going to double up on anything. But we will, they threw away the sour apple or sweet apple or whatever crap fireball. That was terrible. Like, literally, I drank it and immediately almost threw up in my mouth. It was the worst thing I've ever had. The game has been pretty decent. It's been fairly defensive. Baker Mayfield 9 for 15, 116 yards and a touchdown. Drake May 9 for 17, 170 yards and a touchdown. One of those is for Drake May. You have that one play drive of 72 yards and a touchdown to Kyle Williams is a big part of that. Other than that, they haven't had a good drive until this one. And they're all the way down at the 15-yard line, 2nd and 11 at the 2-minute warning. Looks like Cleveland tied it up because the Jets cannot score any more special teams touchdowns. Miami is beating Buffalo 16-0. Minnesota's up 10-6 over Baltimore. Tie game 7-7 Chicago and New York Giants. New Orleans is beating Carolina 10-7. They have the ball at the 2-minute warning. Buffalo has the ball back, and Jacksonville dominating the Texans 17-3 with just under 7 minutes left in the half. So quick update from around the league as best as I can in the quickest way possible. I'm going to change this up a little bit. It feels uneven to me. I don't like it. Just because I want to highlight this. I don't know why. I just do. Okay? So we're going to do that, do this, and boom. Move some things around. 6 days until I get back to Colorado. It's big news for me, and I'm very happy about it, and I cannot wait. All right, Patriots knocking on the door again here. The NFC West, right? Games make no sense today. All right, here we go. In shotgun, Drake May throws it behind the line up to the 10. He's going to break through some tackles and get down to about the 6-yard line, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and about 1 at the 6. Timeout called by the Patriots. Take away one of their timeouts real quick. All right, here we go. Coming out of the timeout. Oh, sorry, that wasn't... yeah. They didn't do a timeout. That's why I was confused. It was actually the Buccaneers calling the timeout. 1 timeout remaining for them now. They did call that wrong on TV. All right, so 3rd and they say 2, but that looks like 1 to me. Hands the ball off to the running back up the middle, and that is... Oh! Is that in? Close. He's down at the 1. Not a touchdown, but dang close. So that's going to bring up 1st and goal at the 1 for the Patriots. Yeah, so he's about a yard shy. Last timeout called by Tampa Bay. And that's going to leave 1:43 on the clock before this next play. So if New England gets in there, they're going to go up by 4, well, 3 pending the extra point, and then gives Tampa the possibility with a minute and a half left to try and do something. So the Patriots bring in Tunga. I think he's a defensive lineman as their fullback. He's a big boy. He helped them convert earlier. All right, first and goal, and they basically purposely didn't score to burn because there's no timeouts left for Tampa. He just purposely stays down. It makes it a on the 2, really. Oh, boy. Xander, I kind of agree with you. I'd like to see the Bucs win, but right now you have the Patriots knocking on the door. No timeouts left for the Buccaneers. 2 in the backfield, including Tunga. It's going to be a run up the middle, and oh, they stuff him. He loses another yard. 3rd and goal. So they took a gamble, purposefully not scoring on 1st and goal to try and burn more time, but now they got to get in the end zone to make that worth it. Otherwise, it's just going to be a timeout. Not the one. Black Juan is back. Is Saw not the one? No, I think it's just someone else, Juan. It's just not the one, okay? Not the one? Uh-oh. My stream froze? Dude, come... Everything... Oh, not the... Okay, what the hell's going on now? Now there's all these not the ones. What's going on, Juan? Why are there so many Juans in here? I thought you were the one and only. Haha, get it? Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I enjoyed that. Looks like the stream is back if it was frozen. Good. Thank God. 3rd and goal. Tosses it back. Cuts around the edge. And oh! No, he's down. He's down. Oh, no, he didn't get in. Oh, my God. Are they going to go for it? Or are they... It's at, like, the inch line. Yo! He's my one and only. Perfect. Oh, my God. So that's going to bring up the Patriots' second timeout. Was this a good idea to not score on purpose? Oh, my God. 4th and goal, 2 seconds left, and I think they're going to try and go for it. Oh, it's like a half a yard to go. So they purposely didn't score, and now it might cost them points if they can't get it in. Then there's all the ones. We have all the ones in here. 4th and goal. If they don't get it, then not scoring looks like a dumb move. Shotgun time for Drake May. Man in motion. Takes the snap to throw. Floats it and caught. Oh! They're saying touchdown as time expires. Oh, by some sort of freak magic it works. They're going to look at it, of course, but it looked good to me from here. And that cuts them up by 3 pending the extra. Yowza. Diggs is the guy. 1 foot down, 2 foot down. Possession is there. And the 3rd toe in as well. That is a touchdown. Ballsy choice to not score it and then do that. Extra point coming. Kick is up and it is good. 4-point lead for the Patriots going into half. Oh my goodness. So that brings us into half, and that gives the Patriots the lead. 2nd touchdown of the night for Drake May. And that was a dangerous way to do things. That was a very dangerous way to do it. But they did it, and it somehow worked. It somehow worked. Mike Vrabel's got some sort of devil magic going on today. My goodness. The opposite of 2 passes. A 72-yard touchdown pass and 1-play drive for their first, and then their second touchdown drive was 14 plays, 78 yards, 7.5 minutes almost, and a 1-yard passing touchdown. So 2 very different drives resulting in touchdowns for the New England Patriots. My goodness. feel like a minor exodus here at halftime. I think people are going over to Grossi's stream to see what the raids are going to be, and please do. I am fine with that. Go check out Grossi's raids. Go support other small streamers. I think that's usually what happens on halftime whenever I have coincide a stream with Grossi. Is people go over there, check out the small raids, small channel raids that Grossi does, which is freaking awesome. It has helped me a lot and it makes me happy. So around the league, New York Jets leading Cleveland 17-14. Jacksonville absolutely dominating Houston 20-3. Miami beating Buffalo 16-0. Minnesota, actually, is this a tie game? Let's take a look. We're about to be a tie game? Nope, field goal. So it is 9-10 with the Minnesota Vikings leading the Ravens, and then New Orleans leading Carolina 10-7. Possibly, no, yeah, they're at their own 19-yard line. I don't see them getting points before half. It's possible, though, that Cleveland gets points before half, and it's also possible that Houston will, as they are at, first and goal at the 4-yard line. We'll keep an eye on that for a second. Maybe Houston gets into this one. Davis Mills not having a great game. 11 for 16 and a pick, and they only have a field goal. But if they get this, they cut the lead down to 10, which would be important for them. Oh, boy. Lots of craziness going around the league. Lots and lots. There's a close game this morning in Germany going into overtime. And then on the legs, Grossi's streaming the same game as I am. I actually did not know that until a little bit ago. Did not know that. But this felt like the fun one to watch for me. Plus, to be honest, I kind of want the Patriots to lose because that means that the Broncos are in second place in the AFC. That's just selfish reasons. Plus, I really do like I like Baker. I want to see him keep winning even with all the injuries they have on their team. It would be really cool. Real cool. We're going to crack a beer here during halftime. Second game in a row we're streaming. That first one, I jinxed it. I was like, maybe we'll get out of here on time and I can hang out and have a quiet, little half an hour in between, maybe throw up a short about that Germany game, and then it went into overtime and finished with 6 minutes left until this game started. So that was fantastic. And so that early stream almost knocked into this stream, but we got in there and we watched Jonathan Taylor run for 244 yards and 3 touchdowns, which was just bonkers. Bonkers. Very fun one to watch in that game. I know. Emeka Egbuka. Maybe I need to have a verbal coaching lessons with Gronkowski on how to say names. I'm not good at a lot of names. His somehow I got. I got that one right off the drop. But a lot of other names, no, not doing so well. I understand it. It's sometimes hard with some of these names, and you really try, and then you flub it. My only thing is there's usually only 10 to 20 people watching me, not 20 million. So, Gronk, that one's kind of on you. Maybe learn the names before. Just a thought. Just kidding. Gronk is such a goofball. So, yeah, let's see here. So right now, the Texans had a chance. Second and goal at the 1. I don't know what they're doing right now. Second and goal at the 1, trying to bring that one back a little bit. Jags are leading 20-3, which was not expected. I kind of thought maybe the Jags would win simply because they've got Davis Mills in for the Texans. But the Texans defense isn't really, they're stopping them. They don't have a ton of yards. Jacksonville only has 76 yards. But you got a punt return for a touchdown. You've got Parker Washington's 7-yard reception. So, and there you go. Woody Marks gets a touchdown. There you go. All right. So, pending the extra point, Houston kind of bringing this one back. Their special teams kind of being at fault a little bit for this. And the fact that Davis Mills is, he's not, I don't think he's their guy, obviously, or else he would be their starter. So, Giants are up 10. Hey, there you go. 10-7.5 over Chicago. Baltimore and Minnesota in a 1-point score game right now where it's 10-9. And then Carolina is down 10-7 to the Saints. And Cleveland is trying. Well, I'd say they were trying. They're not trying anymore. It's 4th and 25 at their own 25. They're going to have to punt it away. Jets might go up bigger than they already are. Who knows? Who knows? Jeez, man. The Jets are real bad. 99-yard kickoff return, 74-yard punt return, and other than that, they have done about nothing. They have how many yards of offense? 69 yards of total offense. I know the younger generation won't quite get that, but I do, because I'm old. Just saying. Yeah, I know. Their season's virtually over, and they're winning games and playing, like, reasonable football. And it's like, oh, okay. Good work, Miami. Oh, it's been an interesting day of football already for sure. We'll see what these games end up. But right now, if they end the way they are, as who's leading, it's maybe not what everyone anticipated, especially the Jets. How the hell? Like, the fact that they're winning off of 2 kickoff, like a punt return and a kickoff return for touchdown is hilarious to me. And if Buffalo loses and the Patriots win, then that gap in that division widens a bit, and the Patriots could come away with, you know, another another division win at the end of the season. Even though they were supposed to take a little bit longer than this for their rebuild, but apparently that did not happen. Oh, I want the Patriots to lose, Juan. I want the Patriots to lose myself. But that's just because I'm selfish and would like to see the Broncos in second place in the AFC. I like the Patriots. I like Drake May. I didn't used to like the Patriots, but I like Drake May. I've always liked Mike Vrabel as a head coach. Josh McDaniels can cram it. But, you know, whatever. I think Raiders fans agree with me on that one. Anyone who's had... Actually, also Colts fans. Because he's kind of a jerk and not what I'd call a good head coach, personally. But my bias is showing a little bit there as a Broncos fan. But, dude, he was also the coach of the Raiders. We tried to warn them. Do not hire that man. And then they did, and it was also terrible. Cheers, Bill! How are you doing, sir? Midway through the second game of our 4-game live stream. My goodness. Drinking beers now, because now we're in the afternoon. It's officially 12:30. I've been sitting at this computer since like 7:15, so good God. Colts game was a lot of fun. That game was wild. Jonathan Taylor just went off, man. I haven't seen a run game like that in a very long time. That was just bonkers. He basically MVP of the game, maybe gets MVP votes. I hope he does. I mean, it's rare to see. Last time was what? Adrian Peterson, like 12, 13 something years ago? Last time we saw a running back win MVP. But, I mean, if anyone's capable of winning it, it's Jonathan Taylor this year. I thought maybe Saquon last year, but you never know, and it's really hard for a non-quarterback to win that. It is almost impossible. Right? How many 3-touchdown games does he have? How many? I know it's not none. I know it's getting up there in numbers. All right, we got about 2 minutes left till halftime is over. 3 TDs in 4 games is absolute. Dude, that's just nuts. All right, I'm going to go. Let's see here. Who gets the ball? New England receives the ball. I'm going to go P for the D just because, to spite the Patriots for no other reason than I feel like it. I'm going to do that. Take a quick leg stretch. About 1 minute, 45 seconds till we are back from half. And you know what? Screw it. Even though we didn't get a Grossi raid, I brought this out. We'll do it. It's a bad idea. It's always a bad idea, and I'm going to continue to make bad decisions, because why not? It's Sunday, and I'm watching football, and I'm having fun with all of you guys. So I'll be right back. Probably should mute this so you can't hear me pee. All right, we're back. Half is about back. New England's both of their scores came with 0 seconds left in respective quarters. So first touchdown, 0 seconds left in the first quarter. Second touchdown, 0 seconds left in the half. Kickoff is away. Fielded in the end zone, kneeled down, and that is going to be touchback to start. So that's where we will start it off. And to start this one, the second half of the second game of our stream, cheers to terrible decisions and hopefully maybe some really fun football the rest of the day. Nah. Every time. Every time. Here we go. All right. First game back from halftime in the early window. Well, the second early window. I guess the earliest window was already done. But anyway, 15 minutes left as there was a touchback from their own 35. Drake May comes out in shotgun. Back lined up to his right. 2 wide left, 1 wide right. Takes the snap. May to throw. Throws it across, over, number 13, dives forward, gain of almost exactly 10, and that is Hollins for his third reception of the day. All right, so after a 1st and 10 up to the 45, New England. Under center is Drake May, back in the backfield, man in motion, number 8. Takes the snap, hands the ball off. He's going to try and go right up the middle, and he got a lane all the way to the 40, the 30, to the 25, the 20, 15, 10. Touchdown, Patriots. Yo! 55-yard rip on the second play, Trayvon Henderson, and that's a big one. 20-10 pending the extra point. Yowza, some gashing big plays right now for the Patriots. A 72-yard touchdown and now a 55-yarder from Trayvon Henderson to start the second half. Right up the middle and just a huge lane and just is gone. Pending the extra point. Start this. 14 minutes, second drive. Other than, because I feel like, Ryan, maybe it's on your side. I'm hoping it's not on my side. I haven't seen any issues with the stream yet, but that's not saying I'm not having them. I have terrible internet in Arizona, and it will hopefully be much, much better when I get back. Well, I know it will be much better when I get back to Colorado, but it's always a struggle with me out here in Arizona with this terrible internet at my Airbnb, but I only have 6 more days. 6 days until I get back to Colorado. Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad it's not... It worries me when I see that because, like I said, my internet's so bad out here. I have the TV running off of a hotspot, my game running off of the Wi-Fi that I'm doing the stream on because the hotspot can sometimes drop. And if I drop the stream, it's hard to get it back. And if I drop the game, I can reload it. But as long as the stream doesn't die, I'm good. But yeah, that was a 48-second drive. 2 plays. Oh man, this game might get out of control unless the Buccaneers can come out here and start playing well. But they were not playing well in the last part of that first half. Not turning the ball over, but it's not about turning the ball over. It's about continuing drives and getting into the end zone. And they're just, after that first drive, they've kind of died off a bit, you know? Dang. Dang, 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 dang. You know what I mean? Trayvon Henderson, 7 carries for 77 yards and a touchdown. 11 yards a carry for him right now. All right, kickoff is away. It will be fielded by the Buccaneers around the 5, up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, 20, well, no, it gets to the 22. No, sorry, 27. 27-yard line. So that's where the Buccaneers will start their first drive of the second half and see if they can answer back for a two-play, 48-second drive touchdown for the Patriots. And yowza. Last time the Buccaneers offense was on the field, they were up 10-7. Now they come back out down 21-10. So, yowza. Not good. In shotgun, back line up to the right. Baker Mayfield at their own 27-yard line. 3 wide right, 1 left. Sorry, reverse that. Throws it across the middle. Going to be caught. Gain of about 7, and that was Igbuka on the reception. So second down and about 3 coming up. 13:49 left in the third quarter. That first drive by the Patriots, like I said, only 48 seconds, and they got all the way down the field. So 2 of their scoring drives were less than a minute. Under center, Baker, second down and 3. Up around the 34-yard line. Takes the snap, hands the ball off, running back up the middle, and he's going to get down to around the 40. And a first down, gain of about 6. Egbuka. Egbuka does have 83 yards on 4 receptions and a touchdown, so we'll see if they keep getting to use him. 39-yard line is actually where they're at. Under center, Baker, man in motion, takes the snap, steps back to throw, deep down the right side, and over a defender, under the receiver, incomplete. Not a good pass intended for Egbuka. Egbuka. Yeah, Egbuka. Emeka Egbuka. Yeah, it was pressure right there, and he was not able to get a good amount of air under that one, I guess. I don't know. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10 in shotgun, backline up to the right. White is out as a receiver in the bunch set 3 to the right. Takes the snap, hands the ball off, and he loses 2 yards. So 3rd down and 12. Yeah, Evans is out for the season, I think. Godwin is still out, yes. So they are short there. They have what? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 offensive linemen out as well. And then Hassan Reddick is also out. Watts is out on the defense, so they're hurting. For sure, they are hurting. 3rd and 11, long 11, more like 12. In shotgun, back line up to the left. Baker takes the snap. Time to throw. Throws it deep down the middle of the field, wide open, overthrows his guy. No flags, and that is going to bring up 4th and 11 and the punt team coming out. Oh, boy. And that is, they needed an answer there. And they gave up 2 touchdowns back to back. And oh man, Baker threw it kind of where it was supposed to be, but it just couldn't happen. And there's a false start on the special teams unit, backing them up another 4 yards. So it's going to be 4th and 15 from their own 34. Punt team is going to obviously remain out there and get this thing off. We'll see what is going to do for the Patriots. Punt will be fielded at the 31. Oh, he dropped it! Muffed the ball! Oh, he fell back on top of it. Oh, that was almost real bad. Ooh, boy. The Patriots do get the ball back. What am I doing? There we go. Almost hit the wrong button. That was almost a muffed punt, but he got back on top of it. He did indeed. So New England will have the ball to start at their own 30-yard line after the muffed punt was recovered by the returner. So Marcus Jones, the guy who received it and muffed it and recovered it, was also injured during the play, according to what I'm seeing right now. So we'll see what that is. Maybe it's just a stinger, but yeah, he muffed it and was able to recover it, but yeah, he was injured as well. And they made a mistake when they were saying, they're like, the only team this season to have a kickoff return and a punt return for a touchdown is the Patriots. But we saw that happen for the Jets in back-to-back recoveries. So they missed, maybe they didn't see that. Maybe they haven't heard about that. I feel like that would have been big news. Maybe they would have. Oh. The Jags are playing well. The biggest thing is their offense doesn't have a lot of what's it called? It's been a lot of yards. I think it's been turnovers and field position game because Trevor Lawrence has only thrown for 57 yards, but they're up by 10, and part of that is they have a punt return for a touchdown. That's part of it. And the other part is a short field, a 19-yard drive after a Davis Mills interception leading to a touchdown. So basically a punt return, an interception, giving them the ball inside the red zone has them up right now. So I wouldn't really necessarily count on them. They're not having a good game offensively. They're making good decisions. Special teams is helping out. But I wouldn't say it's because the Texans are their defense is bad. It's their special teams and their offense causing some issues. At the 30, in shotgun, hands the ball off, and he's going to get a yard. Okay, so that was Trayvon Henderson. Carry for 2 yards. They were showing the replay of the possible injury. It looks like his own player ran into his hand when he was trying to recover the muff. And that sounds wrong. Anyway, under center, 2nd down and 9, hands the ball off, run up the middle again, and that's going to be stuffed immediately. And it's 3rd and 8 now. So 3rd down and 8. 10:41 left on the clock is moving as well here in the 3rd quarter. All right, in shotgun, 2 backs in the backfield, 2 wide left, 1 wide right. 3 seconds on the play clock, takes the snap. Pressure is coming. He's going to escape out to the right, throws it. Batted down, incomplete, intended for Henry, and that was a good defensive play. He just jumped right in front of it and knocked it down. And that's going to bring up 4th and 7 and bring out the New England punt team. So that drive that they just had, which was 2 plays and basically 65 yards, yeah. That was a good defensive play right there. And that was Dennis batting that thing down. So punt team is out for New England. See if the Buccaneers could get their offense back in line and maybe make a game of this. First 3 and out of the game by either team. Punt is away. We fielded at the 9, up to the 15, cuts around, gets taken down right at the 15. So that is where the Bucs will take over, is at the 15-yard line, their own 15, after a very good punt by New England. Oh, there's a flag. There's a flag. Let's see what the flag is. Ha! It's a personal foul, blindside block on the Bucs. So now instead of the 15, they get it at the 7.5. Oh my goodness. So now the Bucks are pinned inside their own 10 after that personal foul. That is not a good look. Come on. Ooh, pardon me. Ooh, just in the season. Right? Well, I mean, here's the thing there, Bill. They're tied with Cleveland because of their special teams. I don't think they're going to continue to hold on to it. And honestly, I don't think they should. Baltimore just took the lead in Minnesota with another field goal, 12-10 over the Vikings. I know Grossi will be very happy to see that. I couldn't care less, but still kind of funny. Baltimore still looking mid at best. I don't know what's going on. I mean, they're getting healthier, but they're still, like, they play good sometimes. It's like every other team. Up and down all season. No one's consistent. The only thing that's consistent is the Jets suck. I can't even say that it's consistent that the Dolphins suck, because not anymore. I don't freaking know, man. The only consistency is, yeah, the Jets being terrible. Yeah, the Colts actually did play very well today, too, I guess. That's true. It's going to be a Nuggets season, though, and I'm sorry to say that, but right now you have Joker putting up numbers like I've never seen before. They still got some team to mesh. Plus, the Nuggets have a deep-ass bench this year. That's the one thing we didn't have last year. We got Bruce Brown back. We got Hardaway Jr. I mean, and some of these guys are doing real well. Let's go Nugs. I mean, I'm repping Nugs today fully. Got my 5280s, my Stadium Series hat. I got at the stadium. And my championship jacket. Yeah. One of them. I have two of the championship jackets. This one is the one I bought during the run. The other one I have has the champion logo on it on this side, actually. All Nuggets in this household. I mean, it could be Knicks versus Nuggets. That would be cool. Inside the 8 at around the 7.5 yard line. Under center, Baker takes the snap, hands the ball off, and that lost yards. That went back to the 5. So, 2nd and 13-ish. Jeez, guys, come on. Oh, boy. Yeah, that was eaten up immediately. Read correctly by that New England defense. And just, yep, no bueno. So 2nd and 12 is actually what they're saying at the 6, because they're going to count a little more forward progress than what I saw. So, at their own 6-yard line, 2nd and 12, Baker and shotgun, back line up to the left, 2 wide right, 2 wide left. Takes the snap, Baker steps back in his own end zone, throws it, caught across the 10, and down to about the 17-yard line, about a half a yard short of the first. A gain of 11 and a half. I want to say that was Cade Otton. Was that Otton? I can't tell who that was. Looks like Cade Otton. Yeah, that is Cade Otton. About a half a yard shy. 3rd and a short one. On the 17-yard line, their own 17. It's a very important one. Let's hand the ball off. They're going to run. He's going to push the pile. He's got the first down. About a 2-yard pickup and a first down up to the 19-yard line is the Buccaneers offense. That was White on the carry, and they keep this drive alive. Yep, there's an injury. Injury on the Patriots. I can't tell who it is. Who is it? It's a defensive lineman. I couldn't see his number. Who is that? I can't tell. They didn't say, it doesn't show the injury timeout. They said his name, but I missed it. There's an injury timeout to the interior defensive line of the Patriots. Oh, it's Barmore. Yep, that could be bad. All right, I'm going to stand up, stretch my legs for a minute during this injury timeout real fast. I'll just leave the microphone on. It doesn't matter. I'm just stretching. Oh, gosh. Sitting down for this long is not good for you. You got to move around a little bit. If you don't move around, your legs get tired. It's not good. It's not good for your blood flow, your heart rate, things like that. Check on the frog. If you don't know, I have a little frog I rescued, Augie the Froggy. It's feeding time, Augie. You want some little tiny flies, Augie? Let's have some flies. It's fly time, my little frog. There you go. Enjoy the flies. Eat the flies, you little monster. Oh, he's so cute. He's coming home with me, by the way. Aren't you, Augie? Are you going to come home with me? Yes, you are, you little frog. He was dying in a rut left by one of our, well, not one of ours, but one of the telehandler forklifts on the job site. He was, struggling, could barely even jump. Very little baby frog, and I kind of, helped him into a cup. Brought him home, and then I got some little flightless fruit flies for him to munch on, and some fresh water and stuff like that, and he's doing a lot better. And enjoying himself. He's getting bigger, and he's jumping around. This dude is jumping and swimming and having a good old time. And I named him Augie the Froggy. That is right. Augie the Froggy. There we go. Giants, huh? Who scored on the Giants game? Let's take a gander here. Giants. Jackson Dart, 24-yard rush. Woo! There you go. Jackson Dart putting up some points, putting up some yards. He's got 50 yards and 2 touchdowns today, huh? Plus 220 yards of passing. Dang. Buffalo still has not scored, by the way. All right, here we go. First down and 10 from the 19-yard line. Baker comes out, 3 wide right, 2 left in an empty backset shotgun. Steps back to throw. Deep down the right sideline. Incomplete. Flag is out. That is going to be a PI. It's 100% a PI. He may have overthrown him, but it was probably overthrown because he was basically getting tackled. Yeah. Christian Gonzalez flagged on that one. Yeah, honestly, I'm very surprised by the Bills losing to Miami right now. I don't even know what to say. Especially not losing, but being shut out. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about it. 22-yard PI. They're up to the 41. Baker, under center, changing up the play. 14 seconds of the play clock, so plenty of time. Man in the backfield. Man in motion number 15. He hands the ball off to the running back, who's going to bounce off and try roll around the right. He's well covered, but he's going to get... Hey, he got 2 out of it. That should have been a loss. But he got 2, and that was White. Getting there. Oh, Allen threw an interception in the end zone. Oh, God. They just showed that replay. Oh, my God, Xander. Oh, my God. Yeah, dude, that's... Yowza. All right, in shotgun, 2nd down and 8. Baker takes the snap. He's going to throw it down the left side. High pass, but caught. Egbuka on the reception and a first down. Egbuka now, I want to say he's getting close to 100 yards. 94 on the day on 5 receptions. So first down and 10 across midfield at the 46. Under center, Baker, back in the backfield, man in motion. Man in motion again, takes the snap, hands the ball off to White. Or no, not White, I'm sorry. Going to run up the middle, that's Tucker, and that's going to be a gain of 11. And that was Tucker on the rush, and he's been the leading rusher today. That was his, I want to say, 8th carry. He's leading in yards. Josh Allen's having himself a rough game today. He doesn't suck, but they are not playing well. In shotgun, first down and 10, takes the snap, throws it. Baker, wide open, Cade Otton down to the 21-yard line, and another first down for the Patriots on a 13-yard reception by Cade Otton. So near the red zone, trying to get back in this game. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. All right, here we go. Under center from the 21-yard line. Started at their own 7.5. Hands the ball off to number 19 around the right edge, down to the 15, to the 10, and out of bounds right at the 10-yard line. First down and goal, Cameron Johnson, the wide receiver on the end around, and that is going to be a first and goal at the 10. Buffalo has the ball back at their own 2. Somehow they're already at the 2-minute mark of the third. They came back after this game. That's wild. All right, first and goal, New England 10-yard line. Tampa under center, takes the snap. Baker rolls out to his left. He's going to throw into the end zone, and high and incomplete. That's going to bring up second down and goal. Hawkins is injured on the play. Hawkins landed hard on his shoulder. Hawkins is hurt. He's shaken up. He's already on his knee. Purdy is officially out again, huh? So it's going to be the Mac Jones show once again. Oh, boy. Come on, Baker, throw a touchdown. I have him on fantasy, so that's also another reason I could use that. Okay, checking fantasy. Not doing good. Not doing good. Gonna lose to Saw. All right, second down and goal from their own from the 10 of the Patriots. In shotgun, back lined up to the right of Baker. 2 left, 1 right. Right is Ibuka. Takes the snap. He's going to throw it to him, and in and out of his hands. Gonzalez had a hand, but uncaught by Ibuka, and that's going to bring up third and goal. Was this pulley blocked, or was this him not? Oh, no, that was a drop. Gonzalez did not get a hand on it. That was Ibuka not catching the ball. That was a drop pass. Ibuka has 11 targets and 5 receptions. So that shows you the fact that they are struggling at wide receiver right now. In shotgun, back lined up to the right. 3 wide left, 1 wide right. Back in the backfield. Baker takes the snap, steps back to throw. New England's only rushing 4. He's going to roll and throw and caught. Is it a touchdown? It is a touchdown, and that is Tez Johnson for a touchdown, doing a backflip for a celebration. Let's go. Bo Nix's brother getting that one. 16 points pending the extra. Another pass touchdown by Baker right in there. Tez Johnson, a dot 2 feet in, and that is 100% a touchdown. And Tez Johnson is coming alive as a I think rookie, and that is, like I said, that's Bo Nix's brother. That is wild. They're going to go for 2 instead of going down by 4. They're going to try and get this within 3. So let's see what they can do with this 2-point conversion. All right, in shotgun for 2 points. Back to the right, takes the snap, hands the ball off. It's going to be an end around, and then it's going to be number 2 on the run, Ibuka, who's going to not... Oh, there's a flag. He didn't get it. I don't know what the flag is, though. See what this flag is. No foul on the play, remains a 5-point game, and that is where it will be. They were unable to get the 2-point conversion. So instead of being 4, it's 5. Or instead of being 3, I guess technically it's 5. But that's where it is. Oops, didn't mean to do that yet. You never know. Yeah, they rushed him back in, and they got to be careful, you know? They have to. Yeah, and that's the part of the problem when you try and rush a player back. So 4:12 left in the third here. Kind of looking across the field. Baltimore now has a 9-point lead over Minnesota. So they're turning things around a little bit. Let's see here. Who scored for Baltimore? Has to be a touchdown, right? Ravens. Justice Hill, 1-yard rush. Why is it not? Damn, man, I have Derrick Henry on my fantasy team. I need him to do something. He ain't done much. He has not done much this year. He is killing me. Oh, it's more than possible with some of the QB-needy teams in this league. Absolutely. Oof. All right. Stretching my legs a little bit while we're in this TV timeout. So Paul Tagliabue, they're talking about, commissioner of 17 years for the NFL, passed away this morning. We had already talked about that earlier. Other people had mentioned it, but yeah, they're... helped expand the league a number of times and is in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. $84 years old. All right, here we go. Kickoff now. Patriots waiting for the waiting to return it. Kick is away, and it's gonna sail into the end zone, and it'll be 35-yard line for the Patriots. Oh, good. My TV froze. Okay, so minor freeze there, so I might be a little bit more behind than I was previously, but we'll see how it goes. Like I said, internet issues today. Already kind of rearing their head for me. Can't wait to get back to Colorado. From the 35, Drake May in shotgun, back lined up to his left, 3 wide right, 1 left. 3 seconds on the play clock, takes the snap to throw, deep down the right side, and over the head of everybody, incomplete, intended for Hunter Henry. 2nd down and 10, 4:08 on the clock for the third. All right, here we go. In shotgun. 2nd down and 10, 35-yard line. Man in motion, 32. He's going to be a handoff to 32, trying to cut up the left edge, and he's going to get hit as he dives forward. Gain of about 3, 3rd down and 7 coming up. They're not going to cut him. They'll trade him at the end of the season. Or, is he? How many years is his contract? Is it just 1? I mean, because trade deadline's over. But I don't know how long he's under contract for. Thank you, Terry. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'll mark it down in just a second. Let's watch this real quick. See if they can get a stop here real fast. 3rd down and 7. Takes the snap. Oh, under pressure. He's almost gets sacked out, but he completes it across midfield. Oh, that's Hollins again on the reception. Man, they almost had him. Almost had him. Drake May escapes. And thank you to Terry. We'll update the, hey, here we go. 1 more subscriber. We got to, of course, add that on there. I appreciate it. Makes me a happy guy. Why do I smell popcorn? Am I having a stroke? Or is my neighbor cooking popcorn? I have windows open. It smells like buttered popcorn in my house right now. I have a tiny house right next to another tiny house, so it's more than possible. And wind. All right. At the 48 across midfield. Pressure's coming. He's rolling around to the right. He's going to get hit as he throws it. Oh! Oh, tipped out of the hands. Almost intercepted by the Bucs. 2nd down and 10. Yeah, he's had some, he had a little bit of a rough start to this game, but he's doing better. That's for sure. Second down and 10. Drake May comes out under center, back in the backfield. They're around the 47-yard line of Tampa Bay. Takes the snap, hands the ball off. A defender trips. Another defender goes down, but he's still going to lose about a half a yard. That was Demario Douglas on the run, and 3rd down and 10. Good defensive coverage there. A couple guys tripped, but they still were managing to get him down before he even really got back to the line of scrimmage. Keeping an eye on scores around the league. Looks like Buffalo just scored. That's something. All right, here we go. In shotgun. 2 backs behind with May. Takes the snap. 3rd and 10. Pressure's coming, and he's going to escape and try and run for it because it gets taken down before he could get it. And that's going to be a 4th and 5 at the 42. If they want to kick a field goal, you're looking near 60 yards. Let's see what Buffalo just did. I see they actually have points now, which is good for them. But that what Josh Allen, 35-yard pass to Keon Coleman. Failed the 2-point conversion. 10-point game. Buffalo losing to Miami currently. Trayvon Henderson is now hurt. He came up limping. He's standing, but he's looking hurt on the... This would be big because Henderson has 10 carries for 83 yards and a touchdown. Obviously, the big one being the 55-yarder. But now they're going to be at like the fourth string running back. Yeah, he got rolled up hard on that left knee. Oh yeah, his face says it all on that tackle. Oof. All right, so 4th down and 5. Are they going to go for it, or are they going to try it? I think they're just trying to get him to jump off sides. I highly doubt they're going for it on 4th and 5 in this position, but you never know. Mike Vrabel, he's crazy. All right, they come out in shotgun. Empty back set. 3 wide left, 2 right. 10 seconds on the play clock. He takes the snap. Pressure's coming. He throws it. Almost intercepted. Incomplete. McCollum knocks it down. And the Buccaneers take over on a turnover on downs. And they're only down 5, which means a touchdown. Ooh, a touchdown. Plus a 2-point conversion puts them up nicely. Puts them up by 3 if they do it. Ooh, all right, here we go. Tampa has the ball at their own 42. Good field position for them to start this next drive. Baker comes out back in the backfield. K. Dotton in motion from right to left. Shift for the wide receiver on the outside to the left, and he's going to be in motion. It's going to be a handoff to the running back up the middle. That's White, who's going to get about 4 on the carry. 2nd down and 6 from the 46-yard line, their own 46-yard line. All right, here we go. 2nd down and 6, their own 46-yard line. Baker in shotgun, K. Dotton in motion from left to right. Back lined up to his right. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff to throw. Baker, pressure's coming. He throws it, caught behind the line, but that's K. Dotton who's going to get up to the 50-yard line and bring up a 3rd and about a medium 2. All right, 3rd down and 2. Long 1, short 2, in shotgun. Baker. 2 wide left, 1 wide right. Back in the backfield next to him appears to be White, but I can't really tell. I can't see his number. He's going to eventually take the snap. That's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. They were trying to get him to jump before the quarter ended. And that is going to bring us to the 4th quarter, where the Bucs will attempt to convert a 3rd and short and keep a drive moving to hopefully maybe put them ahead in this one. Tez Johnson doing backflips after celebrations because he's having a good rookie season now that he's come in and started to show what he can do. 1 second while we wait for this next drive. I'm going to stretch my legs again. A long, long day. 2 more games after this I'm streaming. I'm going to be streaming 49ers and Rams, and then Pittsburgh and Chargers tonight. So give me a second, stretch my legs. I'll be back in about 30. Okay, sorry, I had to have a quick snack. I have not really eaten enough today. I'm hoping I get a. You know what? I'm not going to say it. Anyway, we're going to continue with this game. At the start of the fourth quarter. I'm not jinxing myself this time. If you know, you know. And if you don't, shh. Sorry. All right, let's see here. Third down and 1. Well, looks like 2, not 1. I don't know what they're talking about. Takes the snap, run. Oh, I think he got it. Yeah, they're saying he got it. First down and 10, across midfield to the 47-yard line. Bucks keep that drive alive. All right, here we go. First down and 10, 47-yard line. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls around to throw. Baker going to go across the middle short, incomplete. Covered well, intended for Otten. Second down and 10 coming up. I'll try and set up my score bug thing for the next game, just in case. All right, here we go. Second down and 10. 47-yard line still. Takes the snap, steps back, throws it behind the line. He's caught and contacted immediately. He's going to lose 2, so third and 12 coming up. Oh, my goodness. Down by 5. They're trying to make a comeback. All right, so third and 12, 49-yard line. Baker comes out, empty back set in shotgun. 3 wide left, 1 wide right, plus the tight end. But now White comes in the backfield to join him. Bunch set now to the left. Takes the snap. New England bringing 4, throws it over the middle. Caught and diving forward. It's going to bring up fourth down and about 2. Oh, boy. They say 4th and 3 on the screen. It looked like 2 to me, but maybe they spotted it differently based on where his knee was down. So 4th down and 3 is what they're saying. They're going to come out in shotgun. 2 backs in the backfield. Quick snap. Caught over the middle. Up to the 30. 25, 20. And down at the 15. But there's like 3 flags thrown in the secondary. And I have a feeling this is coming back. Oh, man. Offensive pass interference. So that's going to probably mean there's another injured Patriot, but that's probably not a good sign for this drive continuing. Oh, man. Well, not good. Not a good conversion try, but now it's 4th and 13, and you know that they're going to end up having to punt here. There was a muffed punt earlier. You never know what's going to happen. All right, punt team is out. 4th and 16 from the 50. 12:43 left on the clock. Punt is away, and it's gonna. Where is it gonna land? Lands at the 9 and into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. New England will get the ball back at their own 20, and that is going to make this game a little bit more difficult for the Buccaneers. Been some injuries to the Patriots since the last time they've been out on the field. We'll see if that's going to affect them at all. But, yeah. Buccaneers had a chance there. Had a great play, but there was definitely offensive pass interference. Gets called back, and they have to punt. So, let's see here. Sorry, give me 1 sec. Let's see here. Getting ready for the next game because you never know. You never know when a game goes longer than you expect. There's been a lot of injuries in this one that have slowed it down, plus some weird penalties that have taken a little bit more time. Nothing too crazy. Come on, slow internet. Don't fail me now. Shut up, Saw. They're down by 5. How would it even go? Come on. Don't jinx me. Okay, here we go. Making some stuff. Getting some stuff updated so that way I have it ready to go for the next stream. I kind of got to do it midstream so that way it's ready and I don't have to worry about it because you never know how long a game will go. That's done. That's good. Good to go there. Slowly losing my mind. It's totally fine. Everything is great. All right, here we go. First down and 10. Patriots come out at their own 20 in shotgun. Drake May takes the snap to throw behind the line. Number 32. He's going to get the ball. Gets about 3 on the pickup. Sorry. I am still working on updating files in between plays here. I want to get it done right now so I can focus on the end of this game. All right, here we go. So, second down and 7, 23-yard line in shotgun. Drake May backlined up to his right, man in motion number 8, hands the ball off to the running back and to try and catch the left edge. Doesn't get anywhere and actually loses 3 yards. That's going to bring it to 3rd and 10 now. Oops. Okay, here we go. Trying to do too much at once. It's not always great, but you got to sometimes in these situations. Okay, here we go. 3rd down and 9. Long 9. It's more like a 3rd and 10. And this is going to be snapped. Drake May to throw. Pressure's coming. Caught, but he gets spotted shy. I think he caught it, but he got in the air, pushed back behind the line to gain. And this is going to bring up a 4th and a very short one. You're up by 5. Do you go for it? Because you're at your own 30. Your own 29. Own 29-yard line. Yeah, he does not catch the ball past the line. It's going to be 4th and 1. They're at their own 29. Like, do you go for it? Vrabel, you got balls, but do you got them? They are going to punt. Punt is away, and it will be fielded at the 19. He's going to get tackled almost immediately, dives forward to about the 23-yard line, 24, depending on the spot, and that is where Tampa will take over for their next drive. 10 minutes, 12 seconds, and a 5-point game. Lead by the Patriots in the fourth quarter. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm still updating some stuff for the next game because I don't know how long this game's going to take. Oh, that's serious. There we go. Okay, I have stuff ready to go for the next stream, all set, so I can focus all attention on this game and not worry about, hey, when is this game going to end so I can get stuff right. But I got it ready. We're ready to go. Stretch my legs real quick and drink some beer. I'm going to drink a lot of this beer real fast here. Oh, it's getting a little warm in this little casita of mine. Open a window. All right, let's open a window. Let's get some air movement here. Come on. Get a little toasty in here. It was 40 degrees when I started my first stream this morning. It is now 74 degrees. For the love of God. The weather out here is on drugs. Oh, the Bears getting, yeah. Oh my God, Miami up big now. That game is basically over. Baltimore's curb stomping Minnesota now. New Orleans up by 10 over Carolina. Jacksonville over 19 on Houston. And the Jets are beating the Browns. Oh, the Browns. When are you going to not start Dylan Gabriel? Because he's not playing well. He has 2 touchdowns. Very happy for him. But he's losing to the Jets. Okay? So, I'm just saying. Browns spiraling their season away. Bills, I don't know what the hell they're doing. New England, they're kind of trying to win this game. We'll see what happens. Chicago, they're good, they're bad, they're good, they're bad, and oh my God. And then you have Baltimore, they're back. They looked bad in the first half, but now they're up 27-13. So there's that. All right, here we go. Under center, 24-yard line, Baker Mayfield, 10-12, 1st and 10. Takes the snap. Hands the ball off, run up the middle for White, and that's going to be a gain of 5, and that's going to be near the 30, but a little shy of it, but it's going to be 2nd down and 4 nonetheless. Well, I'm glad to hear he's on your bench, Sox. I'm playing against you, but right now my team is playing like a bucket of garbage, so you're still probably going to win. All my injuries are really starting to catch up to me. Derrick Henry's done next to nothing. Baker's not performing as well. Colson Loveland, no. Just everyone playing bad today. All right. Fakes the handoff to throw on 2nd and 5. Baker escapes pressure twice, 3 times, but not a 4th. And that's going to be a big sack. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 9. Honestly, my only selfishness on this is I would really like to see the Bucs win because it means that the Broncos are in 2nd place in the AFC. But no other reason other than that. Plus, I do like Baker Mayfield. I like Baker Mayfield a lot. I think he's one of my favorite quarterbacks in the league. He is absolutely, I mean, the dude went through hell at Cleveland, then went to the death knell of quarterbacks in Carolina, and is making a resurgent comeback. Baker in shotgun, backs line up to the right, takes the snap, throws it short, gain of 1. So 4th and 8. Why are you throwing behind the, near the line of scrimmage on a 3rd and 9? Come on, man. 8.5 minutes left. I know the defense has been doing fairly well, but God. Punt team coming out for the Bucs. The Bills, I don't know what's going on with the Bills, man. No, it's just like every other team. They're so inconsistent this year. I can't even. Punt is away, and it will be fair caught at the 41. Very good field position for the Patriots to start this next one. Yeah, this game is probably the most normal. You're not lying. Elia, you are 100% correct. Somehow the Jets are winning. Most of their points coming off of returns. Jacksonville's beating Houston by 19 now. Buffalo's getting stomped by Miami. The Giants, they're winning. I mean, honestly, I could have called that one. Baltimore, are they back? I don't know. And New Orleans beating Carolina. New Orleans has been garbage, and Carolina's been like, hey, they could have a good team. And now they're losing, which means that even if the Bucs lose this one, they're still in first because Carolina's losing too. So there's that. All right, Drake May comes out at his own 42-yard line. Takes the snap, tosses it back to the running back who's way behind the line of scrimmage. He gets lit up, and he is downskis. And that is, Henderson on the carry and a loss of about 4. So, no, I'm fine. Loss of 5. 2nd and 15. Dude, they didn't just beat the Chiefs. They beat the crap out of the Chiefs. They almost let the Chiefs back in the game, but they handled them. They had a couple injuries in that game, but that's no excuse to be down 23-6 to the freaking Dolphins. So Buffalo, just like every other team this year, who knows if they're good or bad? I can't keep up with it. There is an injury. Logan Hall for the Buccaneers is injured on the play. Saying he might just be shaken up, we'll see. Looks like he grabbed his wrist when he went down. Maybe twisted it or something, landed on it funny, but we'll see. He's on the sideline, helmet's still on. He looks like he's going to be okay, but we'll see what happens. 2nd down and 14, so it was a loss of 4. That's what I said originally. Then they said 5, but now they're back to 4. So, 2nd down, 14, 38-yard line, their own 38, New England. Drake May comes out in shotgun, back lined up to his left. Takes the snap, he's going to throw. Launches it down the middle of the field, super deep. Oh, could have been picked off, but the Winfield backed up instead of trying to run and catch that one. Yeah, I think so. I mean, the fact that, here's the deal. Jonathan Taylor could put up like 244 yards and 3 touchdowns. So I'm going to go ahead and say the Colts are good. Just because of him. Because that's just insane. Third down and 14, 7:27 left in the game. 5-point lead for the Patriots. They are in shotgun with the ball at their own 38-yard line. Takes the snap. Drake May is going to throw deep down the right side of the field. Oh my God, he's open! Down to the 10, down to the 6-yard line. That is Hollins on the reception. And a first down and goal with 7 minutes and 10 seconds, and the clock is still moving. That is a 54-yard reception. They said he's down at the 8. Yo! Oh, he burned his guy, and he got the ball, and it was a great pass. He has possession. He goes down with possession. Yep, no, it's bobbling around. But it's a catch. Oh, boy. That, unless something crazy happens here, this could put this game out of reach. Drake May rolls around the right edge. He's going to throw. There's a flag. I'm guessing it's holding. And there's a flag again. The referee who threw the flag throws his hat. So this is probably going to be offsetting. I think you have holding on the offense and personal foul on the defense. Likely coming up, but we'll see what they say. All right, so I don't know what flags they're calling. Vrabel's furious. There's probably a personal foul, like he hit him outside, out of bounds. But Oh, they're both on the defense. Yeah, so they're actually just calling one flag. Defensive holding. Half the distance to the goal. So at the 4-yard line is where the Patriots will have it. First down and goal. Yeah, that's not a late hit. He was still in bounds. It was not a late hit. They threw the flag for a late hit, but he was not out of bounds. So, yeah, you can't call that a late hit. So, fortunately, New York stepped in because that was not a late hit. It was very close. It was a big hit. Don't get me wrong. If it was Patrick Mahomes, that would have still stayed as a flag, just by the way. Just saying. Just saying. All right, here we go. First and goal at the 3-yard line. 6 minutes, 19 seconds. Clock is continuing to move. Drake May comes out under center. Back in the backfield. Takes the snap, hands the ball off to the running back who's going to fight, and he gets nowhere. So, second and goal. Same spot. And that was Dearness Johnson. They have had some injuries. I don't know if Henderson is out or if they're managing it because he was hurt for a second. I have not seen him in since then, but I'm not saying he's hurt because I wasn't sure. They have not said anything that I could hear. Drake May absolutely is the guy for the Patriots. He is playing phenomenally well this season. Not his best game completion percentage-wise, but you know what? 270 yards and a couple of touchdowns. It's going to do good for you. In shotgun, Drake May takes the snap to throw. He's going to escape the pocket, roll around, throws it away. Incomplete. Third and goal from about the 3. Vita Vea's, yeah. He's just a big man. He is a big guy, likes to push people around, and he is a scary mamma jamma. You don't want to get hit by Vita Vea. Third and goal, near the 3-yard line. 2.5-ish. Takes the snap. He's going to throw. He's rolling. Nope. He's got pressure. He's going to throw it, and it's intercepted in the end zone. Yo! Tampa Bay picking him off. And there's a big mistake by Drake May. Instead of getting any more points on the board, that is going to give the ball to the Buccaneers at their own 20-yard line. And a big mistake by Drake May trying to throw that one instead of just throwing it away. Throws it into double or triple coverage. Double coverage right there and just picked off, man. That was a terrible decision. What are you doing? What are you doing? Bo Nix has done that a couple times. I've seen a number of guys. Second-year quarterback. Not going to give him too much crap, but, dude, if that costs you the game, you don't throw it there. You throw it away. Throw the ball away. Kick a freaking field goal. Because then you go up by 8 instead of 5. Just saying. Just saying. First turnover by either team tonight. Baker comes out at his own 20, under center, 2 backs in the backfield, man in motion, takes the snap, hands the ball off to the running back, up the middle, gain of about 5 on that first one, and that was a run by Rachaad White, second down and 5 at their own 25. First major mistake by either offense. Like I said, that was the first turnover of the game. Cleveland is now losing by 10 to the Jets. Jesus, Cleveland. Buffalo's down 23-6 to Miami. Okay. Jacksonville beating Houston 29-16. Baltimore up 27-13. And in shotgun with no one in the back with him is Baker. The 25 takes the snap, throws it behind the line. That's caught by Rachaad White, who's going to get the first down. And shoved down pretty hard. No flags for that. But first down across to the 31-yard line. First down and 10. New Orleans beating Carolina 17-7. A lot of weird games. And the Giants up over Chicago 20-10. Under center from the 31, Baker Mayfield, just under 4 minutes in the game. Steps back, he's going to throw. Not a lot of pressure. He's going to throw it short to Rachaad White. It's going to be a gain of 1 up to the 32. 2nd down and 9. Clock's still moving. We're getting close to 3.5 minutes in this game. Yeah, a little bit, Juan. It's better than some other games I've seen, but yes, it's not like there's been long gaps in between scores. There has been. In shotgun, back lined up to the left of Baker, 2nd down and 9, 3 minutes and 12 seconds, but when he takes the snap to throw, Mayfield down the right, across the middle, that's Cade Otton up to the 49-yard line. Big ol' first down for Otton, and that is going to bring them near midfield as we get closer to the 2-minute warning with every passing play. It's getting more exciting towards the end. At least it's a one-score game. Because that Miami-Buffalo game I was thinking about, glad I didn't watch that one. Good God. That would have been just no. Thank you. All right, 48-yard line. Baker under center. 2 minutes, 34 seconds. Cade Otton in motion. Going to hand the ball off to the running back. He's going to cut around the left side. Oh, he's got a big lane up to the 40, to the 45-yard line. Out of bounds. Past midfield. And that was... Who was that? That wasn't Rachaad White. I can't remember his name. Sean Tucker. There you go. Sean Tucker. 18-yard gain up to the... Was that the 34-yard line? Yeah, 34-yard line is where he steps out of bounds. Stops the clock because we're within 5 minutes of the end of the game. 2:26. 1st and 10 from the 34 of New England. That was the longest rush for the Buccaneers today at 18 yards. In shotgun, Baker Mayfield. Sean Tucker lined up to his right. Takes the snap. Going to throw. Throws it over the middle. Oh, in and out of the hands of his receiver. Oh, that was Tez Johnson. No, I'm sorry, no. Cameron Johnson. Fucking Johnsons, man. Anyway, Cameron Johnson. That was a catchable ball. Catchable ball. 2nd down and 10, 34-yard line. 2:22 on the clock. 5-point lead for the Patriots as the Buccaneers are driving at the 2nd and 10. Sorry, at the 34 with a 2nd and 10. Back lined up to the right of Mayfield. Takes the snap, steps back to throw. Throws it, caught, diving catch forward. That is Cade Otton again on the reception, and that is a gain of 7. 3rd down and 3. That is likely going to bring us to the 2-minute warning as there's only about 7 seconds. Yeah, they're just going to bring this down to the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 3 at the 27-yard line. We'll see if this game is going to change the lead here late. Whew. Dang. This is crazy. This one's crazy. Oh boy, game is getting interesting here at the end. 3rd down and 3 when we get back from the 2-minute warning. New England trying to stop the Bucs, but the Bucs have the ball at the 27 of New England and have been moving the ball fairly well in this drive. They need to keep it going. Baker Mayfield, 22 of 34, 211 yards, 2 touchdowns. Drake May, 16 of 31, 2 touchdowns, but that costly pick in the end zone that gave the Buccaneers the ball back with only a 5-point deficit. Mac Hollins, 106 yards on 6 receptions. And Mika Ibuka is at 5 for 94 and a touchdown. Trayvon Henderson, I think, is out now. I'm not sure. I have not seen him back since there was a possible injury. He is 12 for 77 and a touchdown. And Sean Tucker, he has got 9 carries, 53 yards, the leading runner. And right now, the only turnover of the game is that Drake May interception in the end zone. Oh, yeah, 100%. He should have thrown that ball away. Like, there was no one there. He's throwing it into double coverage. Instead of throwing it away and then kicking a chip shot field goal to go up by 8, throws an interception, giving the chance for the Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield, who is definitely good in the clutch at times to come back and try and win this thing. Still on the commercial break here in the 2-minute warning, so not missing anything, but my God, do I want to see what happens next. Let's go. Let's see something fun. All right, let's see what happens. Here we go. We're back. Waiting for the teams to line up. One quick board little ad as they fly over the field with their little sky cam. Here we go. 3rd down and 3. Change of location for a couple players. Baker is joined by White in the backfield. 2 minutes left. In shotgun. Takes the snap. He's going to throw. Throws it. Oh! Caught, but dropped as he's hit. Incomplete. Cade Otton was the receiver. He was double covered and got absolutely lit up. 4th down and 3. That was a good pass, but Otton just couldn't hold on to it. Got hit, couldn't hold on. Yowza. Elias definitely right on that one, but we'll see what happens. You never know. They might not lose this one. Here we go. 4th down and 3. In shotgun. Bunch set, 3 right, 1 left. Running back to his left. Takes the snap. Pressure's coming. He's going to get sacked. Oh, my God. No, he gets the ball out. Doesn't matter. Down at the 30. Patriots defense stands up. They have the ball at their own 30. But here's the deal. The Buccaneers still have all 3 timeouts. That's not the end of the game quite yet. I'm going to pee for the D real fast if I have time. Because I want to see, still want to see the Bucs win. Sorry, Pats fans. Handoff. It's going to go nowhere. 2nd down and 10. Sorry about that. First timeout used by the Buccaneers. They still have 2 more to get this ball back. Okay. Oh yeah, the Bills. I didn't think there was any way. Oh my God, they scored again though. Miami scored again. Oh my God. I mean, the Buffalo scored again, but that doesn't really mean a whole lot. The game is way over. Cleveland's only down by 7. All right, here we go. 2nd down and 9. 143. Under center. Lineman out as a blocker. It's going to get... He gets away. It's a 1st down to the 50. He's gone. That's going to go all the way, baby. And he's he runs it in. He just ran it in. Henderson. 2nd touchdown of the day for Trayvon Henderson. 147 yards. Blown up. And that is going to kill this game. And it blows it wide open. 11-point lead now for the Patriots. Holy crap. He looked to see if he could go down, but it didn't matter if he did or not. This now becomes a 12-point game if they make this extra point. Kick is up, it is good. So it's a 12-point lead for the Patriots on that busted defensive play by the Bucs. And that is going to kill this game and any chance the Bucs had, pending any sign of craziness. Exactly. That's the question of the day, Jacob. That is the question of the day. This season is on drugs. That's all I can say about it. Jesus. 3 touchdowns of 50 or more yards for the Patriots today. Those are some those are busted plays. This will be kicked out of the back of the end zone. Tampa, now down by 12, has to basically get a 1-score drive and an onside kick to get this thing back in any kind of shape that they're going to win. Dang. Not what I expected. Henderson, 14 carries, 147 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He's averaging 10.5 yards a carry, which is just ridiculous. Yo. They come out in shotgun. Mayfield at the 35. Empty back set. 2 left, 3 right. Steps back to throw. The downfield to the 40 across. He gets to the 48, 49 yard line. 13 yard. No, that's more than a 13 yard pickup. No, that's about 13 yard pickup. Sorry. 13 yard pickup. That was Rashad White on the reception. Takes the snap. Baker to throw. Down the field. Caught. Big first down up to the 30. They're in hurry up. That was Igbuka again on the reception. Igbuka's now 115 yards. Timeout called by the Bucs leaves them with 1. So 58 seconds, Tampa has the ball. First down. In shotgun. 3 wide right, 2 left. No back in the backfield. Takes the snap. Baker to throw. He's going to throw it down the right sideline. Incomplete, out of bounds. Oh, boy. I know. Well, that's the thing. It's like every week a team either looks good or terrible. It's like there's like almost no in between. No team is just like, kind of a mid. Like there are midweeks for certain teams, but it's just like you expect the Bills to win this, and they come out and play like this. It's just like, what? All right, 2nd and 10. Baker steps back to throw, throws it. It's over the head of Igbuka, incomplete. 3rd and 10, 50 seconds left. They're at the 31 of New England. Oh, Jacksonville letting Houston back into this game. Houston was down by 19, and now they're down by 5 with 7.5 minutes left in that one. Oh, is Jacksonville going to choke the game away? Oh, boy. Oh, Jacksonville. Good for you guys. Suck less. All right, 3rd and 10 in shotgun. Back line up to the left of Baker. Takes the snap to throw. Down the right sideline, caught and out of bounds around the 20. First down. Sterling Shepard. 45 seconds left. Don't blame you. Don't blame you. This game was close until Trayvon Henderson ripped off another big touchdown after a turnover on downs by the Bucs. So this was 5-point game, all in the Bucs' hands. Bucs chose to lose it. First down and 10, 45 seconds left, 20-ish yard line. Takes the snap, Baker to throw. He's going to throw it over the middle. It's caught. He's going to make a guy miss and dives forward to about the 11. They're going to have to use another timeout. They're inside the red zone. They can't settle for a field goal at all. They're down by 12, so it's got to be a touchdown and a touchdown. It's got to be 2 touchdowns. There's no field goals help anyone here. No timeouts. No timeouts left for the Buccaneers. Down by 12, second down and 1. They're at the 11 in the red zone. All right, no timeouts left. Takes the snap, Baker to throw. He's going to step up and throws it into the end zone and caught. Touchdown, Tez Johnson. Second touchdown of the day for him. And that's part 1 of the comeback if they're going to do the dang thing. But now they're at 22 points. They need to, I don't know, it doesn't really matter what they do. So, to make it a 5-point game again, but they have no timeouts and they need to do an onside kick. We haven't seen one of those recovered, at least live for myself, yet this year. Caleb Williams, oh no, are the Giants going to lose this one? Kick is up. It is good. And so now it's a 5-point game again. And now the Buccaneers need to do an onside kick. It has happened this season, I believe. I have not seen it live myself. Oh, no. Russ is in the game? Oh, God. No wonder. What happened? Did Dart get hurt? Oh, he is hurt. Oh, no. Oh, Russell Wilson. What did he do? Well, he's not doing terrible. He's 2 for 2 for 45 yards, but oh man, that sucks. And Miami comes away with the win. Josh Allen tried his very best, I guess. I don't know. He had 306 yards, threw it 40 times, 2 touchdowns, but they just couldn't score to save their lives. All right, onside kick. Here we go. 33 seconds. I haven't seen one recovered with these new onside kick rules. All right, so I've not seen one happen. Not seen one. Let's see. There it is. Oh, he gets hit. Oh, he got it. He got knocked the fuck out. Diggs held on to it. I think, Jesus. That's going to put a nail in the coffin, though. That third bounce way high in the air. Diggs gets it, but gets just thrown down to the ground. So that's Patriots ball. And they're going to be able to just kneel this one out, and that is going to be your final 5-point win. Big win. It's going to be on the shoulders of Trayvon Henderson getting that big go-ahead touchdown because, honestly, Mac Jones almost sold the game with that interception, and he got saved by his defense. And the fact that Trayvon Henderson put some giant runs together to get 2 touchdowns, 147 yards, averaging 10.5 per carry. So there you go. The end of this one, Tampa Bay loses 28-23. Go over a quick few stats. I got to get ready for the next game. Drake May, 16 for 31, 270, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Trayvon Henderson, 14, 147, 2 touchdowns. Drake May, 7 for 13. Mac Hollins, 6 for 106. Kyle Williams, 1 for 72 and a touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 5 for 46 and a touchdown. Demario Douglas, 2 for 34. Baker Mayfield, 28 for 43, 273, 3 touchdowns. Sean Tucker, 9 for 53. Rashad White, 10 for 38. Egbuka, 6 for 15, 115 yards and a touchdown. Cade Otton, 9 for 82. Tez Johnson, 4 for 42 and 2 touchdowns. Sterling Shepard, 3 for 20. Rashad White, 5 for 16. No turnovers by the Bucs. The one turnover, Mac Jones, was the interception that he threw. And then Baker sacked twice. Drake May sacked once. So Drake May had a good game. Got saved from that interception. Oh boy, and you got the Texans coming back. I would call this game right now, but you know what? I got another game to do here in a second. I have about 10 minutes to start the next stream, and I will see you guys then. Thank you for tuning in to game number 2 of this long stream day, and I'll see you guys in about 10 to 15 minutes. Thank you again. See you soon.